Here are 7 ways that AI is already running your life without you knowing it. But before we get into today's video, your 60-second AI news hit. This week, OpenAI announced a new model that can reason through problems like a human expert. DeepMind published research suggesting AI could help diagnose cancer earlier than any doctor. And a new report found that over 40% of companies are now using AI in their hiring process, meaning AI may have already decided whether you got your last job interview. More on that last one in a moment. Let's get into today's topic. Right now, as you watch this video, AI is making decisions about your life. Not in some distant sci-fi future. Today, this morning, probably in the last hour. It decided what you saw first on social media. It influenced what price you paid for your last flight. It's listening in your home, predicting your health, and quietly shaping almost every digital interaction you have. Most people have no idea how deep this goes. And I think you should. Because the more you understand it, the better you can use it to your advantage, rather than just being on the receiving end of it. Here are 7 ways AI is already running your life, whether you know it or not. We will be covering your social media feed, your shopping, your health data, your job prospects, your home, your finances, and number 7, the one that will genuinely surprise you. Let's go. Way 1, your social media feed. Every single post, reel, and video you see on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook has been selected for you by an AI, not a human editor, not an algorithm someone typed. An AI that has been watching your behavior for years. It knows how long you paused on that video of a golden retriever. It noticed you scrolled past political content faster than lifestyle content. It tracked that you watch cooking videos at 7 p.m. but motivational content in the morning. And it uses all of that to keep you watching for as long as possible. The average person now spends over 2 hours a day on social media. That's not an accident. That's an AI doing its job extraordinarily well. The question worth asking is, are you choosing what you consume, or is an AI choosing it for you? Number 2, your shopping. Have you ever searched for something online and then seen adverts for it everywhere for the next 2 weeks? That's AI, but it goes much deeper than adverts. Amazon's AI doesn't just recommend products, it predicts what you'll want before you even know you want it. They have a patent for something called anticipatory shipping, essentially sending products to distribution centers near you before you've even ordered them, based on what the AI thinks you're about to buy. And here's something most people don't know. The price you see online is almost certainly not the same price someone else sees. AI dynamic pricing means the same flight, hotel, or product can cost different amounts depending on your browsing history, your location, your device, and even the time of day. Flying from London on a MacBook, you might be paying more than someone on a budget Android phone. The AI knows. Way 3, your health data. If you wear a smartwatch or fitness tracker, you are generating thousands of data points every single day. Your heart rate, your sleep stages, your blood oxygen levels, your stress patterns, your activity. AI is analyzing all of it. And increasingly, it's spotting things your doctor might miss. Apple Watch has already detected atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat, in users who had no idea they had a problem. In several documented cases, it prompted people to see a doctor and potentially saved their lives. But here's the flip side. All of that data about your body is also being used by companies, sometimes sold to insurers, used in research, or shared with third parties in ways that aren't always clear in the terms and conditions you clicked past. Your body is generating data, AI is reading it. The question is, who else is? Way 4, your job prospects. Remember that AI news story I mentioned at the top? Over 40% of companies now use AI in their hiring process, and that number is growing fast. Before a human ever reads your CV, an AI may have already decided whether you're worth considering. These systems scan for keywords, assess formatting, compare your experience against thousands of other candidates, and rank you, all in seconds. Some companies go further. AI video interview tools analyze your facial expressions, tone of voice, and word choices during recorded interviews. They score candidates on traits like confidence, communication, and cultural fit before any human watches a single second of footage. Whether that's fair or not is a genuinely important debate, but knowing it happens means you can prepare for it. And in a future video, I'll show you exactly how to make sure your CV gets past the AI gatekeepers. Way 5. Your home. If you have an Alexa, a Google Nest, a Ring doorbell, or a smart thermostat, you have AI living in your home. Your smart speaker is always listening for its wake word. But the data it collects, your voice, your routines, what you ask when you're home, is stored and analysed. Amazon employs people who listen to recordings to improve Alexa's accuracy. That's been publicly confirmed. Your smart thermostat learns your schedule. Your Ring camera uses AI to distinguish between a person and a fox. Your TV recommends shows based on everything you've ever watched. None of this is inherently sinister. Most of it makes life more convenient. But it's worth knowing that your home is now generating a constant stream of data about how you live, and AI is reading all of it. Way 6. Your finances. AI is deeply embedded in the financial system, and it's making decisions that affect your money in ways most people never think about. Your bank uses AI to detect fraud. The moment you make an unusual purchase, different location, different amount, different time of day, AI flags it and sometimes blocks it. That's mostly a good thing. But AI also influences your credit score assessment, your mortgage application, your insurance premium, and whether you get approved for a loan. These systems are trained on historical data, which means they can carry biases that no one person designed or intended. Some banks are now using AI to predict which customers are likely to get into financial difficulty before it happens, so they can intervene early. Again, potentially helpful. But it also means an AI somewhere has already made a quiet assessment of your financial future. Way 7. Your beliefs. This is the one I said would surprise you, and it's the most important one. AI doesn't just influence what you buy or watch. Over time, it shapes what you believe. Here's how. The AI that runs your social media feed is optimized for engagement, and the content that generates the most engagement is content that triggers an emotional response. Outrage, fear, joy, tribal loyalty. So the AI serves you more of whatever made you react. Over months and years, this creates what researchers call a filter bubble. You see a version of the world that reflects and reinforces what you already believe, because that's what keeps you scrolling. People on opposite sides of any debate are often living in completely different AI-curated realities. I'm not saying this to alarm you. I'm saying it because awareness is the first step. Once you know the AI is doing this, you can actively seek out different perspectives, question your own feed, and take back a little more control of what shapes your worldview. So, 7 ways AI is already running your life: your feed, your shopping, your health, your job, your home, your money, and your beliefs. Here's my take. AI isn't good or bad. It's a tool. And like any powerful tool, what matters is who's using it, how, and whether you have any say in it. The people who will thrive in the next decade aren't the ones who ignore AI or fear it. They're the ones who understand it well enough to use it intentionally, rather than just being used by it. That's what this channel is about. Every week, I'll help you understand what AI is actually doing and how to make it work for you, not the other way around. If this opened your eyes a little, hit subscribe. Every week I bring you one video that cuts through the noise and gives you something genuinely useful about the world of AI. And I want to know, which of these 7 surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments, I read every single one. Next week, will AI make us lazier or smarter? The research might surprise you. I'll see you there.